Hi, my name is Jerry Stroop. I am a Reiki master, energy healer, and Kundalini yoga instructor. And today I wanted to talk to you about the daily energy routine. So, this is something that I like to use on a daily basis to just get me very connected with my energies, and it just feels really great. It doesn't take a lot of time, probably about 5 to 7 minutes, and it will just definitely help you feel better physically and mentally over time. So let's jump right in. So we're going to start out with this, the four thumps. We're going to start with the spleen thumb. So just below your breast line, off a little off to the side, is your spleen acupressure point, and we're going to use just like little fingers like this, and we're going to just tap them. And as we tap through these, we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouths as we're detoxifying. This is great for metabolism and immunity. It is good for an energy lift. And if you're hyperglycemic or if you have diabetes, this is really good to balance out blood sugar chemistry, balance out the blood sugar chemistry. The next one we're going to do is we're going to come to the middle of our chest. It is going to be our thymus gland. This is where all of our T cells, and we're going to just, again, with the little fingers, we're going to tap those, and we're going to breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. T cells are great because they help to helps your body fight infection. And by tapping, we're just basically on an energetic level, just waking up our thymus to be like, hey, you seem like you're working a little slow. Wake up, we need some T cells. Let's go out there and fight and get our immunity back. And also this can help alleviate if you are a bit stressed or if you have gotten shocking news. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to come in just about the clavicles. So you're going to find where your clavicles end, and there's just this little dip here. And this is where your kidney 27s or K27s is their reference. And you can either do this and kind of tap them. You can tap them individually. You can also just massage them. And breathe through again through your mouth, out through your, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth on all of these exercises. And the kidneys are great because our energies like to flip backwards, and they do this in an effort to get us to slow down. This happens a lot, especially in this day and age, but we don't listen and we continue on, and so it makes us even more tired. So this is a really good one to just do if you have a very lack of energy, trouble concentrating, forget what you just read, and trouble focusing in school. This one's huge. Also, one that I'm going to do later, cross crawl, is really good for if somebody has trouble focusing at school. And if you have kids that need this, you can always show this. This is great for kids. So just share this along. And then we're going to come to the grounding thumps. So this is the stomach. Your stomach meridian literally runs throughout your entire body off your toe. So we're going to go here and we're going to tap, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And this is, as you can imagine, it's called the grounding thump. So it's really going to ground us in. I always feel like my feet get more planted in the ground when I do this. So whenever I feel like unbalanced or I feel like completely ungrounded, literally, I do this and it really helps me ground in. This also helps with anxiety and when you're just generally feeling kind of weak. So tap that one. And just a secret for everybody, tapping anywhere on your body is amazing. So tap anywhere, have fun, and massage any place that you feel resistance is a place of opportunity. So if you feel resistance, like I get some resistance throughout this armpit area, so I like to massage through this, and this helps just release the energy. And it may not release right away, it may take a couple times, but just go through it. Just massage your body. It's really good for you. The next thing we're going to do is the cross crawl. This is what I was talking about, again, if you're having trouble with concentrating. So this helps to connect the energies and helps them cross over appropriately. The left side of your brain operates, and I did the right side. The right side of my brain operates the left side of your body, and then vice versa. And so we need it to actually do that, and sometimes it doesn't do that. So we're going to do 12 what we call cross crawls. So we're going to go over our head with our right hand and meet our left knee. And then we're going to go on the other side. We're going to go left hand up and over the knee. And I'm actually purposely doing this kind of long so my eyes are seeing my hands go over. Again, we're signaling to the brain that this is what should be happening. We should cross over our energies. So let's go ahead and do this. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. start with 1. We'll keep this as 1, and then we'll go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, perfect. So let's go to the wing cook alternative. This is for if you are feeling a bit scrambled. So this is like mentally scrambled. Also for me, sometimes I feel energetically scrambled. I don't know why, but like I'll just walk into a room and it's almost just like somebody unzips me. Literally, it's just like everything just kind of flies out. I will also cover how we can zip ourselves up energetically too, because that will also help. And so we're gonna do 5 deep breaths on each side. So I want you to bring your arms out, and then what we're gonna do is cross them over, turn the wrists, and then we're just going to connect them. And then we're gonna pull them in and up towards our chin, and we're gonna breathe here for 5 deep breaths. So breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feels so good. I always just feel so amazing. All right, we're gonna go bring the arms out and we're gonna switch them. So pull them, clasp them back together, pull them back into underneath your chin, and we're gonna do 5 deep breaths on this side. Okay, so we're going to do the crown pull. This is great for the crown chakra. This is great for if you're feeling like you're over analyzing things. Maybe your spiritual connection's been kind of off and you're wanting to kind of get a little bit more in tuned with the divine. Or again, if you're just feeling very scrambled in this area. So we're going to go into the center of or like the bottom of the forehead. We drag our fingers in and we're just going to gently pull them out. And I want you to flick the energy off. And then go to the top part of your forehead, dig in your fingers, pull them out to the side, and then we're gonna go down about 1 inch on the hair and all the way through the skull until we meet all the way down to the shoulders. And when we get to the shoulders, we wanna hold on, we wanna dig. You can see I'm just kind of digging in, and breathe during this very deeply. And then as you exhale, pull it all out and just shake it off. And we're gonna go through this one more time. So go back up to the forehead, put your fingers towards the center, drag them out, flick off the energy, go up to the top of the forehead, do the same move, and then go about 1 inch down the skull all the way until you meet in the back at the shoulders, in which you're just gonna hold your shoulders while you breathe in, and then exhale, and then just let them slump out. Oh, feels good, just like tension just gone instantly. And heaven on earth. Oh, I'm sorry. And this also loosens up your tight scalp. That was something else. I always get like TMJ, so I feel like I always have a very tight face. And I didn't know that your skull could get so tight. And I'm really not a type of person that massages my head every day. So this is really good if you're also that, it's also the same for you. Or again, if you have any mental congestion or if you need to sharpen your memory, very good for this. Heaven on Earth. So I love this one. I am somebody who suffers from joint issues a lot, and this is great for for your joint issues, because we're actually going to be using all of our joints. We're going to be elongating the spine. And part of the energy principles is that energy needs to move, but in order to move, you need to create space, and the only way that you can create space is by elongating. So again, when we get very compressed in the spine, we're not allowing a lot of the energy to move through our body, because it moves from the brain all the way down through the spinal system, in which it comes out and it communicates to all of our organs. So really, really important. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to come to the tops of our thighs with our hands, and we're going to breathe here for 2 deep breaths. And as you breathe, I'm just going to let you know, so this is great for if you're feeling disconnected, again, if you have achy or sore joints, or if you take on the energies of others, or if you're generally feeling sad. After we take the 2 deep breaths in, we're going to come to prayer pose. There are a lot of acupressure points just on these fingertips alone, so we may always come back from a yoga perspective or from an energy healing perspective to this prayer pose, and just kind of put a little bit of weight on there. You can see how my muscles are kind of going in. You're just putting a little bit of weight here. And as we inhale, we are going to go up with our palms facing up towards the sky, and then down with our hands facing down. We're taking in the energy from Mother Earth, from the ground, and then we're also taking in energy from the cosmos, the universe, heaven on earth, whatever you would define this as. And then we're going to come back to prayer pose on the exhale, and then go up the other side on the inhale. Really, when you get here, elongate that spine. Feel like your spine just coming up and your crown really expanding. Exhale, come down and go up the other side. Again, expand that spine. Really reach. Come back through. And we're just going to do this one more time. And then we're going to finish off with some figure eights around the body, which is fabulous for the aura. So we're going to finish this one. We're going to come right back to prayer pose. We're going to just kind of bend all the way down, and we're going to make figure eights or infinity loop patterns in the air, starting from the base of your feet. And then we're just going to come up and just swoop through, and think about yourself just expanding out that aura. You're just buttoning everything up, and you're really strengthening the electromagnetic field or your aura. Great. Okay, so 2 exercises left, and this will wrap up the daily routine. So the Celtic weave, I love this one. Again, shamans have come throughout the world, and this comes from the Celtic tradition, and this one is going to help build your aura. It's going to help you claim your space. Again, this is great for if you are getting things from the environment, if other people's energies are affecting you, you're having trouble communicating, or maybe you're just feeling just very vulnerable. This is really good. So we're going to come out to the side, and we're going to take 2 deep breaths with our hands just out to the side of our head. And on the next inhale, we're going to swoop our hands, and so our elbows meet here at the middle, and then we're going to push it out, and we're going to kind of come out to frame so you can see I'm just pushing it out. Imagine that you have this big bubble around you, this energy bubble, and you're just pushing that bubble out. You need your space, you need what you need, and we need space from other people, and we're pushing their energies and pushing out our aura, building up our own aura. And I like to come up and push it out here, and then just come down one more time. And as we come down for the final time, we are going to imagine that we're scooping up of energy from Mother Earth, and that we're just bringing it up, and we're letting it rain down on us. And just imagine that it's just taking all the negative energy, and it's just washing away with that water, and allow it to return to the earth. The last thing we're going to do is the zip up. Again, if you've ever walked into a room and literally felt like somebody has just completely unzipped you, you're scrambled, you're not quite sure what you're doing, the zip up is great. So we're going to start at the lowest part of our body. So we're going to just pull up with our fingers, and then go up and out. Come back and do that one more time. up and out. And we're gonna do it a final time, but this time we're going to stop when we get just above our lip. And we are going to lock it, and then we're gonna put it in our pocket. My niece likes to call this move the zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. I love it. It's kind of just something I've adopted. But this will help to just zip up all that great work that we just did, make sure that those other energies aren't going to be able to come in, and should help you feel more confident throughout the day. So awesome. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this daily routine helps you just as much as I do. I'm clocking this video about 15 minutes, but generally without me talking, you can get through the daily routine within 5 to 7 minutes. Try it on, see if there's some things that you want to start adding. If you already have a daily routine, add it to that. If not, you can take this one and play around with it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.